Jupiter expelled Planet X after a space battle of gravitational forces, scientists said study claims. Others say it was NIBIRU. According to what was published in the scientific journal Noble magazine, a scientist believed that in the distant past of our solar system, the ninth planet, or what we call Planet X, was expelled from the planet Jupiter, destining the other planets to survive. The scientific study of Dr. David Nesvorny, a planetary scientist at the South African Research Institute in Boulder, Colorado, USA, concluded that Planet 9, or Planet X, which disappeared millions of years ago, existed in our solar system but was not expelled by Jupiter. This allowed other planets not to be hurled and thrown into space by wanderers, including Earth. Nesvorny came up with these hypotheses thanks to a work with the teams of scientists trying to understand how our solar system was born and why the planets were in their current positions. Using sophisticated mathematical models and computers, they were able to create the first hundreds of millions of years of our galaxy, determining that at that time the planets were closer together than they are today. As the ages passed, the planets found themselves in their current places. And let me just remind you here, a couple of months back I posted a video on the size of the Earth. The Earth is growing. And millions, billions of years ago, the Earth was much smaller than it is today. And it revolved in one Earth revolution was only 6 hours as opposed to today's 24-hour days. So you could imagine how fast it was going. So the solar system has changed. So they said that the model, according to their model, Uranus and Poseidon should have started beyond the edge of the galaxy due to the great gravitational force of Jupiter. The model solved the mystery and suggested that an extra planet was located between the orbits of Saturn and Uranus. This planet was as large as Uranus and Poseidon. That is about 16 times larger than our Earth. The hypothetical ninth planet received all the gravitational rages of Jupiter and ended up being expelled from the solar system. According to Nesvorny, this planet was sacrificed, quote unquote, to save the others, including our Earth, because Jupiter struck it with all its might when it approached. Nesvorny ran several simulations just to see what would happen without taking them too seriously, but then he realized that there could be some reality in the whole cosmic apocalyptic scenario. It was, in essence, the real space battle between the planets caused by gravitational forces. The scientists ran about 10,000 simulations, changing the number of extra planets, their starting positions, and also their masses in each. The best case scenario, which reproduces a solar system that looks more like the real thing, was a solar system with an extra planet, and that being Planet X, which exited between the original orbits of Saturn and Uranus. It was this planet that could be trapped by Jupiter's orbit and thrown out of the solar system, according to a publication in the scientific journal noblemagazine.org. Conspiracy theorists, on the other hand, provide a para-scientific version that adds another dimension to the study, arguing that the creatures that lived or are living on Jupiter took care of the removal of the ninth planet, or Planet X, a fact that is described, at least in Greek mythology, in terms that today we call mythological. According to these claims, the specific planet that was expelled is the famous, mysterious NIBIRU that will supposedly return fiercer, as some claim. So astronomers have discovered this giant rogue planet lurking outside our solar system as well. This I've translated for you from a Greek article. Please leave your comments. Thank you for your support. Kindly support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support, and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.